Hello everyone. So today we're going to explain about the common good and private property in general. So the common good meaning in general is understood as the good that could be enjoyed by all or each of members of a group without any privilege being an obligation of the state to distribute them in equitable way. In philosophy, economics, and political science, the common good refers to either what is shared and beneficial for all most members of a given community or alternatively, what is achieved by citizenship, collective action, and active participation in the realm of politics and public service. In normally used, the common good refers to those facilities or institutions that all or most members of a community agree are necessary to satisfy certain interests they have in common. Next. The principle of the common good. So the principle of the common good to which every aspect of social life must be related if it is to attain its fullest meaning stems from the dignity, unity, and equality of all people. According to its primary and broadly accepted sense, the common good indicates the sum of those conditions of social life which allow social groups and their individual members relatively through and ready access to their own fulfillment. The common good, therefore, involves all members of society, and the common good must be served in its fullness, and not according to reductionist visions that are subordinated by certain people to their own advantage. Rather, it is to be based on a logic that leads to the assumption of greater responsibility. Next. So here, as you can see, there are three essential elements in the common good. First is respect for the human person. It means that those in authority and society in general must be respect the fundamental and uh, inalienable rights of a human person and should permit each of us to fulfill our vocations in life, including the right to act in conformity with one's well-formed conscience. Second is the social well-being and development of the group. Those in authority are called to arbitrate in the name of the common good between various interests, but always making accessible to each person what is truly needed for a human life. And the last is peace. It means that those in authority have the obligation to obtain the sustained stability and security found in justice, protecting society as a whole and the individual person. Next. So here, as you can see, there are five common good examples. So examples of particular common goods or parts of the common good include first, an accessible and affordable public health care system. Second, an effective system of public safety and security. Third, peace among the nations of the world. Fourth, a legal and political system. And the last is an unpolluted natural environment.
Next is private property is an essential element of an ethical, social, and democratic economic policy, and it's the guarantee of a correct social order. The right to private property define the theoretical and legal ownership of resources and how they can be used. Private property right provide the institutional framework that allows individuals to learn how to compete for goods and resources in peaceful and productive manner. Property is secured by laws that are clear, defined, and enforced by state. Benefit of private property rights. Property in general owned by individual or a small group of people. The rights of property ownership can be extended by using patents and copyright to protect scarce physical resources like house, books, car, cell phone, and etc. Non-human creatures like dogs, cats, birds, etc. Intellectual property like invention, idea, words, and etc. The universal purpose of goods and private property. God has ordained the earth and all that's in it for all human and all people so that all things created by will be shared equitably by all. So thank you. That's for all.